kick going for one really doesn't do anything for you.
Murray running out of time, on the move, coming back this way. Dancing and looking and directing traffic, and look at the length of this play. Murray to the 10, to the 5, and he's going to convert it. That's unbelievable.
So Hasty is the running back. They're going for 2. And Lawrence reaches over and scores.
Wentz blocked by Bates. Here they come. Bosa's got him. It stays a 10-point San Francisco lead.
Trying to make it a 3-point game. Brady slings it in there. They got the 2-pointer to Godwin.
Boston Scott, the running back. He moves. So does Goddard into the slot and into the end zone for a 2-point conversion. Goes number 1.
To make it a 7-point game, Mills end zone incomplete.
Jones looking, tossing it. It is caught. Bellinger, tie game.
Now Mixon back in the backfield. So the shift for Mixon. Bengals looking for 2. Burrow, clutch, and delivers. Mike Thomas for the 2-point conversion.
Now the direct snap to Mark Ingram, and he will not get there.
Yeah, and a flag on the play. I don't think they were set.
That's the rookie Dotson in motion. Wentz, he's in trouble and brought down. And there's a flag down at the 10-yard line as the rookie Devin Lloyd.
2-point conversion attempt. Winston rolling right. He throws. It is caught by Olave.
Now you got Murray for the first time tonight taking a snap under center, and he's going to hand the ball off and trying to get into the end zone. The ball came out, and they're going to say that Benjamin did score.
James the motion man. Shovel. Barkley breaks a tackle. Dives in for 2.
Wow.
Giants take the lead.
Because they know they would need at least one 2-point conversion. And they connect. Dotson makes the catch.
Going for 2 here to make it a 6-point game. Mariota into the end zone. The 2-point try to Drake London. And the Falcons are within 6 with 4:57 to go.
The 2-point try for Pittsburgh. Trubisky. They handle the rush. He throws it. Laying out Deontay Johnson. Put it on the board.
But Riverboat Ron going for 2 once again. As Wentz throws, and they cannot convert.
Hurts looking for a block, and he gets there. He's in. We're tied at Super Bowl 57.
Fake toss. Brady floats, and it's not there. Godwin's looking for a flag, and he's not going to get it.
Wilcox, the tight end in motion, turns upfield. Burrow scrambles. Anybody coming with him? He throws to the back line. Got Higgins for 2.
You got to go ahead and motion down, get a chip on Micah Parsons, and then get this ball out quickly.
Looking right, looking down the middle, and it's caught. It's Boyd, and the game is square at 17.
From 7 yards out for the 2 points and the tie. Murray directing traffic to the end zone. Diving. and the catch is made! A.J. Green! Whoa!
Arizona 3 for 4 this season on 2-point conversions as Murray is taken down by Burns. So the Cardinals do not convert.
They've given up a touchdown on every red zone drive, so they haven't been great from this position yet this year.
Mahomes buying time, flings it. Kelsey, did he have it? They say he broke the plane before the fumble.
Jones comes around. Jones takes the flip. Jones gets in.
Ryan. Taylor trying to reel it in. Did, but here comes the Avalanche, and they got him. Right through the hands and incomplete of Adams.
And the guy he likes power running, but if he gets in the open field, he's hard to catch because he's got excellent speed.
For 2 and incomplete.
They entered today one of 7 teams yet to attempt a 2-point conversion. Jackson inside to Andrews, fighting for it, and he's got it!
You get Kelsey down there, anything can happen.
And from the 1, Mahomes on the run. Will he run for it? He'll go to the pylon and tie the game at 17.
On the move, looking Lazard again. It's knocked away by Okudah. Incomplete.
Fields under pressure, gets hit hard by DeMarcus Lawrence.
2-point try. You run it here. Get the rookie White in the backfield from the 1. Godwin moving. Give it to White. No. He can't.
Fans on their feet still buzzing after the Jackson touchdown run. Ryan with time goes to the end zone, and it is caught by Pittman. A late signal, but they say he's got it.
Murray threads it. Ertz got it.
Brady over the middle, batted down. What a play by Devin Bush to keep this a 2-point game.
After the 15-yard touchdown pass to Cooper. Brissett. Pocket crumbling. Looking. Hit. And incomplete. Tavai came through. Jelani Tavai came and pressured the pocket with others. And it stays 24-15.
We'll go for 2, try and make it a 14-point game. Cousins rolling right to the end zone. It is caught by Thielen.
Huge play here. Jaguars 1 for 2 on 2-point conversions this season. Lawrence throws incomplete. Not pretty. Was looking for Evan Ingram, and it's a 1-point game.
Wentz backpedaling and just fires that one out of the end zone and incomplete. So unsuccessful there.
If you have an opportunity right here offensively to take the lead, you do it. They hand to Jacobs, and no signal, they didn't get it. And the Chiefs still lead by 1.
2-point play. Play action. Back in the end zone. It's Hodge. It's good. And it's a 6-point game. A 2-point attempt to take a 7-point lead. Quick snap. Cousins out route. Jefferson lunging to get it. And it's a touchdown advantage for Minnesota with 2:26 to go. Fields, tunnel screen, and Pettis got ripped down by Dantzler. That was really well read.
looking to make it a one-score game. 2-point conversion attempt. Mayfield under pressure, and then he throws it into the end zone. Looking for Shi Smith.
Goff throws. They got it. Catch made. Who else? Hockenson.
Landry, the motion man. 2-point try, play action.
Got him in the flat. Oh, Landry.
There's Landry all alone. Mark saw him, and so did Andy Dalton. And a 3-point lead for the Saints.
And Wilson for the 2, and the inside it gets broken up.
Pressure. Steps away. Throwing tip. Incomplete. The Packers are going to win it. Devondre Campbell says no. He got his hands on it. And Green Bay's going to hang on.
And now the Raiders looking to tie the score on this 2-point conversion attempt. Carr throws, deflected, broken up.
Had a 2-pointer last week to Dotson. Samuel in motion. Wentz lofting it, and it is picked off by Marcus Epps. He'll take it away. 2-point conversion fails, and it's 24-8.
Stevenson. Ramondre Stevenson won't get it. Flipped it back to Jones. They kept the play alive. He got in.
Without being aggressive and doing something different.
Thompson looking to the right. Flings it. It is caught. And this game is tied as Tyreek is able to haul it in. And who would have believed it? A game that was 17-0 not that long ago.
It's a throw. It is George Kittle, and they got it. Size advantage at Kittle at 6'4", 250 on the 6-foot Mike Jackson. Brock Purdy's feeling it again.
You give these guys on the field a chance to compete and go after it.
Daniel in trouble back of the end zone, and it is caught by Palmer. So we've got a 3-point game with 6:02 to go.
And make this a one-score game. Webb. Fake it. Toss it. Incomplete. Gardner Johnson got over to the spot. Marcus Johnson.
Chicago has lost, so basically this play determines.
Watch Akins right there. Lines up outside, comes inside. Watch him over the middle.
Who will pick first in the draft? Mills to the end zone. It's caught. Akins. And the Houston Texans have retaken the lead.
2-point attempt here. The lob to the back of the end zone, and it is caught by Deontay Johnson.
Watch this, Jim.
Oh, look at this play design.
Well, look at it. If no one's in here, you can quarterback sneaking. No, motion him, give it to him, or throw a quick screen out to the right.
There it is. Quick screen. The Bills are all over it. It went to Stevenson. Trying to make this a one-possession game. Jones tosses it. Incomplete. Over the head of Jacoby Myers. Jesse Bates in coverage.
Trying to make it a 2-score game.
Justin Jackson, and it is not going to happen.
Bunch formation to the right side. Jones throwing left. Easy catch.
Filthy.
2-point conversion. Jacoby Myers.
Just filthy.
Tracy's going to give us an update in a second, and I think you're seeing part of these catches are because of that.
Here they bring it. And as Higgins holding on for it for the 2.
Hey, Juergens, the receiver, was lined up over center there with a shift into the sneak formation, and Hurts, almost untouched, crosses the goal line. So they get the 2.
Going for 2. It's good. McKinnon. Pass by Mahomes.
Rely on the guy that got you down here, Algier.
Yep. Algier bounces off tacklers, looking for the pylon, and he is in, and it's a 3-point game.
If they're going to get pressure, he's got to get this ball out quick.
He's just going to run it. Josh Allen leaping for 2, but he lost the ball. He tried to leap for the goal line. That ball is still loose, kicking it forward, still on the ground, and the 2-point try is no good.
Jefferson in motion. Cousins lets it go.
Oh!
T.J. Hawkinson, we are tied.
First 2-point attempt of the year for Tennessee. And Okonkwo hangs on. Wow, what a catch. So the 2-point conversion is good, and now it's a 14-point game.
For the 2, backwards pass, CD can throw, he does, and it was in the ground towards Noah Brown.
To try to cut this to 11. Allen looking, initial stumble, here they come giving chase. Allen feeling duress, and it's incomplete.
Etienne taking a direct snap here.
Fakes to Trevor Lawrence, but it's Jamal Agnew gliding into the end zone. What a creative play for 2. Kind of a Doug Peterson specialty.
Pickett in trouble. End zone and caught in the back of the end zone for 2. George Pickens. 7-point game.
To the right, Palmer and Carter to the left. Eckler in the backfield. Trying for 2. Got it! They've got the lead! It's the tight end, Jared Everett.
Jaguars going for 2. Lawrence in the shotgun. Looking left, throws left, and it's caught! Zay Jones! The Jags go up by 1!